my name is Dr. Diamond from Dental of Beachwood. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about some of the pros and some of the cons of dental implants. Recently, I had a patient come into my office and she wanted a full smile makeover. Her teeth were in pretty bad condition. She told me she wants her teeth out, she wants some implants with a denture on top. I told her, great, but let me give you some other options. I educated her and I showed her why implants are not necessarily the best thing if you can save your teeth. For example, when you take a screw, titanium screw, an implant, you put it into your bone, screw it into your bone, it's very different in your natural tooth. Your natural teeth have something around them encircling the tooth, between the tooth and the bone. It's called PDL space, periodontal ligament space. That PDL, that ligament that attaches your tooth to the bone around it, actually works as a shock system. It's basically a spring. When you're driving, for example, in your car, and you go over a bump, the shocks above the tire prevent that friction or that impact up against you. That shock prevents it and blocks some of that impact. Same thing by teeth. When you have that PDL space, every time you chew down really hard on those crackers or peanuts, you have that PDL space that actually works as a shock system and prevents you from the impact going up into the bone, into your skull. However, implants are very different. You place the titanium screw into the bone, it sits up against the bone integrates into the implant over 3 to 4 months, but no PDL space is found over there. It's amazing how teeth have that shock system, but implants don't. That's why implants lead to failure after 10 to 20 years, because after you continuously impact them, you have the impact on those implants, they end up failing. Teeth don't have that, and that's why teeth can last a lot longer. Therefore, I am a strong believer, if you can save your teeth, and you definitely save your teeth, because your teeth have so many natural, great features that implants don't provide. So watch this video and watch the full process of us placing crowns, basically saving most of this lady's teeth and only extracting 1 or 2 teeth. It's amazing, it's unbelievable, and the patient couldn't believe the results.
I don't smile in public. I take pictures with my mouth shut, and hopefully now I'll be able to open up my mouth wide and have a nice white smile. So I chose Diamond Dental because I hear a lot of good things about Dr. Barry, and I have neighbors who had emergencies, and he took them right away, and he did a great job, great work. I've never had good experience with dentists, and I was willing to give him a try, and he's amazing. My teeth have always been bad. They got worse and worse over the years, and I know that now with Diamond Dental, I will have a nice smile and I will be more confident.
In our office, we use a certain type of ceramic crown. It's called zirconia. Zirconia is actually almost as strong as metal is. So these crowns are so strong that no decay and no cavities will appear on them for years and years as long as we floss. So here we're drilling off about 0.5 millimeters of the tooth, removing enough tooth structure to put the crown on, and then we go ahead and we put this filling material on wherever there's deficient spots because of cavities. Wherever we remove the cavities, we build it up real nicely in a cone shape so those crowns can fit onto the tooth. And here you go, a nice beautiful scan, just a digital 3D scan of those teeth after all prepped, and as you can tell, we had those margins, those steps, those ledges around each tooth, and we want to make sure they're below the gum line, right below the gum line, so that the crown transition doesn't show at all. Here we go, we're going to make temporary crowns for the patient. Make sure she likes the way it looks, so that when we make the final crowns, she's really happy, and we could base it off all the temporary. Here you go, here's a photo of her temporary crown. She was real happy. This is a robin's nest I found in my parents' yard today. Go ahead, get the crowns back from the lab, you can see in the upper right picture, place them on, cement it in place, remove all that excess cement, make sure she looks all nice and pretty because soon she's going to see her final result.
Alright, are you excited to see your final result?
I am.
Okay, you've come a long way. Let's go take a look in the mirror. Go ahead and follow Aviana.
confident. I can smile in public. I don't have to put my hand over my mouth. I don't have to close my mouth as we take pictures. It's a whole new feeling and it feels amazing.
The only tooth we end up extracting is the one with the arrow pointing to it. Hit the subscribe button, stay tuned to find out what we do for the bottom back teeth.